If there was one documentary you need to see this year, it would be this one. Let's get into it. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorns. I am Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Apple TV's latest documentary, Still a Michael J. Fox Movie. Now, if you grew up in the 80s, Michael J. Fox was a name that you could not escape. This man's face was everywhere. You could not escape him. He was the teen heartthrob and actor of the moment back in the 80s. Be it Teen Wolf or Family Ties or even my personal favorite franchise of all time, Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox was and still is a stellar actor with a charm that is unmatched by anybody that I've seen in Hollywood so far. But at a very young age, he unfortunately had Parkinson's disease come upon him, and that transformed his entire life as well as his entire movie and TV career, and that's what this documentary opens the window for us to see. It allows us to see an insight into how he battled that disease, his career in general, and where he is now in life. Now, I may be a bit biased because Michael J. Fox is, of course, my Marty McFly, and there is a special place in my heart for him, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a fantastic documentary. It's heartfelt, it's inspiring, it's insightful, it's everything a good documentary should be. Now, when I first heard about this documentary, I was very worried, simply because I knew it would break me into a million pieces. I've seen Michael J. Fox struggle with this disease, and it hasn't been an easy ride for sure. But I was pleasantly surprised watching this how inspirational it felt, and how much strength this man has in the face of this crippling disease. That trademark wit and humor and that fire in his eyes is all still there, and watching him narrate this documentary is such a joy to watch. It's like nothing ever changed. Yes, physically there have been some challenges for him, but his mind is all still there. This is still the same Michael J. Fox that we all know and love, and it's such a joy to watch him once again on this screen. Albeit he's not playing a character, but he is who he is, and that's what we love. Now, with many documentaries, there of course are recreations of the subject matter at play. And with any other documentaries about actors, they have a stand-in for that person, maybe an impersonator, a lookalike or whatnot. But what I appreciated about this is, yes, there is a stand-in and an impersonator, but you only see them from behind. And to be fair, the actor that played Michael J. Fox from behind was a dead ringer for him. But what made it more interesting is that these recreations included clips from his films or TV shows, as well as behind-the-scenes moments, as well as home footage, to create this overarching story and this insight into his life. And when you add Fox's narration as well as interviews for this documentary, it creates a wonderful narrative that is just so engaging to watch throughout the entire hour and a half that this documentary runs for. On a personal level, I just have to say, I think Michael J. Fox is one of the most strongest people on this earth right now. Despite this disease being put onto him, he hasn't let that stop him. He has tried to keep moving forward, and despite being in pain sometimes, that doesn't stop him from enjoying his life to the fullest. As he mentioned in the documentary, he doesn't want people to take pity on him because that would only make him weaker. He wants to be treated like the rest of us, and to see him go through all this, yes, you kind of feel sorry for the man, but at the same time you're like, you know what? You are strong, and we should be as strong as you are. We have absolutely no excuse. If Michael J. Fox can do it, so can we. And that's what I loved about this film. And as much as he is strong, I think his wife is even stronger. And that relationship, when you see it in this documentary, is like a fairy tale come to life. This is what a true marriage is. Sticking together in all sense of the words through sickness and in health. She stood by his side no matter what happened to him. She understood. She saw right through all the mess that he was going through, all the lies that he was going through, and the image he was keeping up. She saw the real Michael J. Fox. And I think we all deserve to have somebody like that. And it is so inspirational to watch. Honestly, I think this is one of the best and well-crafted documentaries I've seen in a long time. It explores the actor's life while also giving you an inspirational message of hope. You see into his window of his soul, and you also see the struggles that he went through, and it lifts you up and goes, like I said before, if he can do it, so can I. Michael J. Fox is an inspiration to us all, and this documentary proves it once and for all. So yes, do yourself a favor, go and catch Still a Michael J. Fox Movie, which is currently streaming on Apple TV+. Even if you're not a Michael J. Fox fan or a casual documentary viewer, I still would urge you to watch this because it is a great piece of filmmaking and documentary filmmaking at the end of the day. And as always, you can check us out on all social media. It's all on the screen at the moment: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Follow all the social media accounts for more updates. And I also co-host a podcast with Karel Mbaha and Amelia Chen called Geeks in Malaysia. We talk about everything and anything related to pop culture: movies, TV shows, video games, comic books. We talk about it all, and we've got a bunch of videos as well that's on YouTube channel. So check out all the social media accounts for more silliness ahead. And not forgetting, I also write a few articles for the media outlet Goggler. They write some fantastic articles and reviews about film and TV, as well as interview Hollywood's top celebrities. So make sure you check out all their social media for more updates as well. Thank you so much again for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and as always, keep watching the movies.